Is this the most haunted place in Australia? The Beechworth Lunatic Asylum was a mental health institution located in the small town of Beechworth, Victoria. The asylum was built in 1867, and it operated for over 100 years. It was closed in 1995, and since then, it's been turned into a museum. But many believe that it's also home to a number of ghosts. Why is this place haunted? Well, when it was an asylum, it was said to be one of the worst places to work and one of the best places to die. Overcrowding was a huge problem. There simply weren't enough beds for all of the patients, so some had to sleep in the corridors. They were often strapped to their beds and left without food or water for days. They were also given very limited medical treatment. Instead, they were treated with things like electroshock therapy and lobotomies. It was a horrible place, so it's not really surprising that a number of patients died here. But what happens when a patient dies in a place like this? Their ghost is said to be cursed to wander the asylum for eternity. One of the most famous ghosts is that of a little girl in a Victorian nightgown. She's often seen wandering the halls at night. Some say she's the ghost of a little girl who died in the asylum. Others say she is the ghost of a young woman who worked there as a nurse and was killed by a patient. There are also reports of shadowy figures and disembodied voices. Some people have even claimed to see ghosts of patients who died here, including one man who hanged himself in his room. Now, this place is a museum, but it's also home to a number of ghosts. If you want to see them for yourself, you'll have to visit at night. That's because during the day, the place looks like this, and it's hard to imagine that it's home to any ghosts. But once the sun goes down, the temperature drops and the shadows grow longer, things start to feel a bit different. You can almost feel the presence of the ghosts as they wander past you. Now, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be spending the night here. This place is truly creepy, and I'm sure that these ghosts would rather have their asylum back. But if you want to see it for yourself, I highly recommend visiting during the day. Just make sure you don't bring any ghosts home with you.